So recently I was able to get Autobleem 0.6 installed on this. Yeah, so you can see I got rid of the beard and did a different color, went pink here. So I've got Autobleem 0.6 installed. And I do have quite a bit for RetroArch on this, but we're going to check out just some of the PlayStation games here. Oh, come on. So we're just going to go into the Autobleem menu, just for giggles. And unfortunately, I can't figure out a way to get rid of that cursor. Yeah, I kept the carousel. There are other options for display here, but I like the carousel the best. That's just what I prefer. And we're gonna just go through the carousel here. I'm gonna take a few notes of some of the things that I'm seeing as I go through. Now, I actually had custom artwork for every single one of these, but it doesn't upload custom artwork anymore. It just loads the basic retail artwork that you find. Which, I mean, for a lot of these, it's fine. However, so when we get to like anthology collections, which I mean, there's very few, and the only ones that anybody's probably ever going to find or going to use are the Final Fantasy ones. But you know, Final Fantasy Anthology, it just lists them as Final Fantasy Anthology. It doesn't tell you which one is which is unfortunate. But if you've got RetroArch, you can circumvent it. But the one that most annoys me on this is, you know, Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger, because I had a whole separate thing for Chrono Trigger, and this is one of those things that the more I look at it, the more irritated I am with how that, you know, just prompted for that. Very, very irritated by it, honestly. The more I look at it, the more irritated I am with it. I think there's still a couple games that just won't show that I have to go through RetroArch to be able to play. I think what was it? Would have been Gex 3, I think. I don't know. Sometimes it'll let's go to the end of the carousel here, because sometimes it will add those in, except for some reason just randomly put quotation marks around the name, so they just pop up at a completely different spot than everything else. Say like, okay, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Gex 3. For some reason, it auto prompts those to have quotations on them, and I don't understand why. It's very irritating. I don't quite get that. But I mean, this is, you know, I'm using Autobleem. I'm not using Bleem Sync right now. At some point, I would like to go back just to see any differences on Bleem Sync, I guess. Anything new that they've added to it. Yeah, this is another one that irritates me, is the Strider 2, because technically one of these discs is Strider 1. And I would assume it'd be the first one listed, but, you know, until I actually play it, I don't know which one it is. Like I said, that's very irritating. I've got, I got the PSP core on here, and some of the PSP games that I've noticed a lot of other people are having difficulty running, I was able to get up and running very well on the PSP core with the Autobleem 6.0. So we'll see how that goes. The question is, what do I want to try and just play for a little bit here? I'll go Spider-Man. Why not? Okay, well, I was gonna show the games through Autobleem, but for some reason I can't. It's not recognizing half the face buttons on my controller for some reason. So I guess we'll try it through RetroArch. So this is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Gonna go ahead, load core. And yeah, these are all the cores that this thing comes with. And actually, this is pretty awesome right here. And I'm just gonna go to PSX rearmed. And I can go to load content, and wherever you've got your games stored. Yeah, I can go to any of these. We'll try Spider-Man right off the bat just to see it. And does it? Oh, yep. I have Chrono Trigger right there. And we'll go to Spider-Man. Spider-Man.bin. And we're using the RetroArch with the PlayStation emulator on it. X button seems to work just fine here. There's a bit of a visual difference. It does seem to have some sort of filter on it. We'll just do normal. Yeah, just skip that.
Technology is the light.
Welcome, true believers and newcomers alike.
So, this is Autobleem with the RetroArch and the PlayStation emulator on it. This works pretty well.
Hey, Black Cat, what's going on?
And like I said, I am using the DualShock 4 controller, which gives me the joysticks. And I keep wanting to do twin sticks on this, even though some of these games were not actually set up for it. Yeah, whoops. Already I've forgotten my buttons. I should probably look at that hint reminder. Oh, okay, that's cool. You get to have to sit through all of that over again.
Welcome, true.
Hey, Spider-Man. Come over here. When a building is close enough, you can swing to it. Press the jump button and then press and hold the R2
this
button
time.
while in the air to swing.
Spider sense tingling. Something's going on here.
I will say this, I feel like the N64 version definitely had better camera controls.
I'm already at full health. Wouldn't want to be ya.
And that's where I was apparently supposed to go. And yeah, let's just, let's call this good for right now. We'll exit out of here.
I can't believe
It's just start and select. Why don't we check out a PSP game? Sure, why not? Because I think all I got on here right now are PSP, N64, and just the PlayStation games. So we'll try one of the PSP games. I'll grab something that I saw somebody else. I think it was Patton. He was trying to play it, and it was just stuttering. I think I got it to run really good. Yeah, Crisis Core. The opening cutscene on this thing just kept stuttering for Patton. And when I booted it up last night, it was running perfectly. Now, are you going to stutter on me? Well, so far, so good. Lots of stuff going on. Seems to be holding steady. Yep. Yeah, and I don't want to watch the whole cutscene because I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want Square trying to kill me. Square trying to push my channel into oblivion. So we're zooming out here, and yeah, it's running smooth. And nope. It just paused. Yeah, I do remember that being an issue. But I think I would like to get to the gameplay, but I think that kind of proves my point a little bit. It's running a lot better than it was, like, say, 2 months ago. Does this mean every game's running perfect? Oh, heck no. No. There are a lot of games which are just running very poorly, and that's definitely not the fault of any of the programmers or anything. It's just the hardware. I mean, that's your limit. There's going to be limitations on it. Not every game. In fact, most games are not going to be running very well, which is unfortunate. Let me try something else here. Just as an example, this is God of War. Now, I've heard some were able to get this to run really great on their consoles. Me, not so much. Of course, I could just have the wrong version of the ROM. Who knows? Yeah, see, it's slugging along. Okay. Come on. Let's get a move on here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, completely. Yeah, completely unplayable. You can't even hear the music going on. Like 1 frame every 10 seconds. No. No. But I mean, that's about where we're sitting for any of that. And I suppose since I've got him on here, let's load up an N64 game. Christ, this thing has a lot of cores from the get-go. Yeah. This might not be the right core for the right game, but I'm just kind of pulling something out of the hat here. I mean, sure. Let's grab Conker's Bad Fur Day. Let's see what happens here. This one is, from my experience, my own personal experience, is really difficult to get to run. In fact, I have not been able to get it to run correctly on any system. And we'll know based on like the opening. So far, so good. Nope. Yeah.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
I don't think that's going so hot. Yeah, it's definitely not going so hot. We'll try the other ROM I've got for it. Cause which would oh man, I do need to get some sleep here at some point. I think this was the one. It might actually run better on parallel. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I haven't had a whole lot of time to really sit down with some of these. See, we're getting that same box up there. I'm fairly certain that's not how that's supposed to look.
Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
So let's try it on parallel. And this will be the last one. I was hoping I'd have time to play a game a little bit tonight, but not so much. Oh, that was interesting. It's a bit stuttery. Well, Conquer doesn't look right.
Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. You can get it.
Conquer doesn't look right at all.
Marvelous.
That work? Oh, I must have, See, sometimes if you're going, just swapping cores around and everything, it'll just boot you out. Either that or I got a bad round. Who knows? We'll see. I think I've tested this one out before. So yeah. Yeah, it's a good one.
Capcom presents. Marv, let's go play this!
I'm not very good at these games, but, you know.
Select your hero.
For some reason, I always end up picking, like, the off-color costumes, and it always bothers me. Like, I don't want the off-color costumes.
Showtime. Ready. Fight. Maximum level. Good. Good. Good.
Alright, cool.
Win.
So yeah, the game works really well. I don't really have much more to say about that, but you know, I feel like Autobleem with RetroArch is actually, it feels better than when I had Bleem Sync with RetroArch. I mean, granted, I could load directly from the Bleem Sync menu for my PlayStation games, but I don't know. I feel like they play better. It's hard to explain, but it just feels like the emulation's just a little bit better with Autobleem and RetroArch together. But that should do it for tonight. I've got to get some sleep because I got to work here in a few hours. So I don't think there's anything else I wanted to boot up. Well, who knows? No, that'll do it. So I will see you guys over in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, you can check out past videos here, or you can click here to check out my newest upload. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to stay notified on all future videos.